Hi everybody, it's Claire from Handmade at Hudson, and today I'm going to show you how to make a super simple birthday card, looking like this one, using the sweet ice cream stamp set. So this is the set that I showed you how I prep my photopolymer stamp sets, and the video for that is linked in below. And all you will need to create this card is the sweet ice cream stamp set, a Net Madness ink pad. I'm changing the inks from this one, which is just jade, the cinnamon cider ink pad, and then blocks to hold your stamps. So I've got some different stamps on my different blocks, and they're actually stuck together. So I've already put them on. So I've predominantly used D blocks. I've got the Treat Yourself on a B block, and then I've got the Happy Birthday, which fits well on a H block. And other than the stamps, you will just need a card base, which I'm using Whisper White, but you could use basic white. It's just I haven't got any of that yet, because I'm still using up the Whisper. And I'm going to move this out of the way. It's a really quick, simple card. So I'm going to bring in some scrap paper, because I'm going to be stamping off. As you can tell, I've been playing. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is to stamp the Treat Yourself in pink, Magneto Madness, onto the card for the inside. So my piece of card is 9.5 by 13.5, but I will link in below the measurements in metric Imperial and also in my metric. And I have got a card base which is 29 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters, and it's scored at 14.5. But again, this is my metric, so I will link in below everybody else's metric. It's just I use this because I find it easier. I'm just going to take my Happy Birthday, and I am simply going to ink that up, and I'm going to line my card up so it's straight, and then I'm going to stamp my Happy Birthday somewhere near the top, just to the left. And there we have our Happy Birthday. And now I'm going to stamp my top of my ice cream. I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm going to stamp down here at an angle. And then I'm going to take my little hundreds and thousands, or spots, stamp off, and then place that on here. And I've managed to get ink in my hand. I'll sort that out in a minute. And then off again. And then all I'm doing is stamping and rotating my stamp to get dots in lots of places on the ice cream. And then I'm going to clean these off so that I don't get any more pink everywhere. So I'm just going to use my chamois to clean these off, and then I'll give them a good scope in a minute to get the pink colour off. And then I'm going to close up this before I get ink everywhere. Then I'm going to take my cinnamon cider, and I'm going to take my cone. I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm going to stamp off again, and then I'm going to see if I can hit that. I don't know whether actually that will work. I was going to say if I could hit that spot there, but I think if I do that, I think that it will look odd because it'll be too wonky. So there, I've just stamped off with my cinnamon cider, and then the last thing to do on the front of the card is to add some embellishments. So I am going to add some sequins. So these are I'm not sure, but the self-adhesive sequins, and I'm just going to add some of those onto the front of my card. Oh, I thought I picked that one up over, so I didn't. Okay, so then I'm going to take my Treat Yourself and I'm going to add this to the inside of the card. So let's move this out of the way. So I'm just going to take my Tombow glue and I'm just going to add glue to the sides. Add this to the centre. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sort out that ink splotch there. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. The way I'm going to do that is I have got a mono sand eraser, which I got off, I think it was Amazon. And they also sell adhesive removers as well. Woo. And I'm just going to rub that little dot off. Now, of course, the other alternative is that you could stamp the dots over it, or you could add glitter, or you could also add some more sequins around there. So there we have a gorgeously pretty card. So the ways that you could embellish this. So my first card uses the sequins as well, and then to step it up I have added the card on to the Magenta Madness cardstock, and then I have added some coral glitter from Chloe's cards. I actually have managed to get ink on this one as well. Yeah, the glitter is gorgeous. And then on the inside of this one I've added some white, and then I've stamped. And then on this one I've used Just Jade again, and I have added some unicorn glitter, which is also from Chloe's Creative Cards. And I think that looks quite fabulous, and I think it's a good way to make the card a bit more interesting. Then I think this looks pretty, but I think this looks amazing. And then on the inside I've got Hope It's Sweet. So those are stunningly gorgeous cards. Well, I think so too. My blog is linked in below. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. And I think this is a really cute birthday card. I hope it's inspired you to create a simple card to send to people. And of course, you don't have to have it happy birthday. It can also be a thank you card, or you could use any of your sentiments from the ice cream stamp set, sweet ice cream stamp set, or you could use the different ice creams. So thank you very much for pressing play. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. All the details are below and linked to my website, handmadehusbands.co.uk. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, and also to ring the bell so that you're notified when I next post. Thank you. Bye.